Last night, I earned $127 from money-making apps I had set up earlier. Results like this aren't typical, but I'm going to show you exactly how these apps work and what's realistically possible. And no, this isn't some money-making online BS where you wait 5 to 7 business days for your $3 survey money. I am talking about real apps that pay real money to your PayPal account much faster than most. But the strategy I'm revealing last has helped me earn significantly more this month. Quick disclaimer before we dive in. These are my personal results and results may vary significantly. This isn't financial advice and you should always do your own research. Some of these apps may have changed their terms since I recorded this. Individual results depends on your location, demographics, and time invested. Always read terms and conditions before signing up for anything. Here is the deal. Most people are playing the money game completely wrong. They download these apps, do surveys for pennies, scan receipts for nickels, and then wait a week to get paid like they're asking for a loan from their grandmother. But what if I told you there are people, myself included, who have found ways to potentially earn $50, $100, or even more daily from apps that pay much faster? Apps that can send money to your PayPal while you are still in your pajamas. I have personally tested over 50 money-making apps in the last year. Most are garbage, but I found 4 that have been game changers for me. And here is something I have learned through try and error. There are optimal times and strategies that can significantly increase your potential earnings. Though most people never figure this out. Now, if you want to learn how to scale this into a real business that generates consistent income, I've got something special for you at the end. But first, let me show you these 4 apps and share my realistic experience with each. Comment results if you want to see real proof, not just promises. First up is 5 surveys, and their name literally tells you the whole story. Do 5 surveys, get $5, cash out instantly. I am not sponsored by 5 surveys. This is just an app I personally use. But here is where most people struggle with this approach. Most people treat this casually. They do one survey, get distracted, come back 3 days later. That is not an effective strategy if you want consistent results. I treat 5 surveys more systematically. Here is my approach. I block out 45 minutes every morning. Focus on completing 5 surveys back to back and can potentially earn $5 before my coffee gets cold. But here is what many people miss. They have over 180 gift card options and bonus offers that most users scroll right past. Last week, I combined surveys with their bonus gaming offers and earned $47 in one session, while others do their bare minimum for $5. I try to maximize every feature they offer. Results like this requires consistent effort and aren't guaranteed. The key is speed and consistency. I can complete 5 surveys in 30 to 40 minutes because I have optimized my profile. Though your experience may vary based on your demographics. PayPal, direct deposit, gift cards, they do pay relatively quickly compared to many apps. Always read their current terms before starting. Next up is Eureka, and this one's been my most consistent performer for over 2 years. But before I tell you why, pause this video for 10 seconds and guess how much I earned from Eureka last month. I wait. Did you guess over $800? That was my results. Though yours will likely be different. Here is why this app has worked well for me. First, they have this feedback system. After you cash out your first $5, they often send you $1 survey asking about your payout experience. It's like getting paid to confirm you got paid. Though this isn't guaranteed for everyone, but here is my Eureka strategy that has worked for me. I don't just do surveys, I combine their offers with their surveys. While some people earn $5 to $10 a day, I have been able to consistently hit $25 to $40 daily by combining everything they offer. Though this requires significant time investment. Amazon, Applebee's, Target gift cards, PayPal, direct deposits, they have got multiple payout options. But the real potential is in their bonus offers that many people skip. Last month, I earned $847 from Eureka alone that require consistent daily effort and isn't typical for most users. I'm not sponsored by Eureka, just sharing my experience. Comment Eureka if you are considering trying this one first. Now, Pogo is where things get interesting because this app can potentially earn money while you are not actively using it. You might be thinking this sounds too good to be true, so let me be transparent about actual experience. Everyone focuses on the games and surveys, but I have found the real potential is in linking your card. Once you connect your debit or credit card, Pogo can give you automatic points from online purchases you are already making. Always review their privacy policy before linking any financial accounts. Here is what I have experienced. You can potentially get $5 or more back just by shopping online for something you were already going to buy. I linked my card, bought groceries online that I was purchasing anyway, and got $12 back automatically. Your results will vary based on your spending patterns. But here is my favorite feature, the location bonuses. When you are at certain stores, you might get a pop-up. Click here to claim your 10 cents. I know 10 cents sounds small, but this can add up over time. Last week, I was at $4.90 and needed to eat $5 to cash out. I walked into Target, got the location bonus pop-up, clicked it, and could cash out immediately. That 10 cents made the difference between waiting and getting paid that day. I'm not sponsored by Pogo, just sharing what has worked for me. The key is treating this as a passive supplement, not primary income. If you are still with me, you are already ahead of many people who click on this video. Here is something I have learned through testing. Survey availability and cashback rates often peak between 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern in my experience. This timing strategy has helped increase my earnings, though your results may vary based on your location and demographics. Upside has been valuable for me if you drive or eat out because they can pay you back for your purchases you're already making. I need to be transparent about something. What I'm about to share is my personal strategy, but always follow each app's current terms of service. Instead of the typical 1 to 2% cashback, I have seen offers like 49% cashback at Dairy Queen and 45% cashback at Applebee's. These high percentages aren't always available and vary by location and time. Here is my upside approach. I plan my errands around the highest cashback offers when possible. Instead of randomly going to any gas station, I check upside first and go to the one offering the best rate. Last month, I earned $127 just from gas purchases I was making anyway. The month before, I earned $89 from restaurants. This isn't guaranteed income, it's cashback on money I was already spending. But here is an advanced strategy that's worked for me. I use upside for my family purchases when they ask me to fill up their cars or when I'm paying for group meals. I split the cashback with them, creating a win-win situation. PayPal, bank transfer, gift cards, they do pay relatively quickly. I'm not sponsored by Upside, just sharing my experience. Type Upside in the comments if you're going to research this strategy. Now, here is where I potentially separate myself from others earning smaller amounts. Remember that $127 I earned overnight? Here is the system that made it possible. Though, results like this require significant setup and aren't guaranteed. I don't use these apps individually. I combine them strategically for maximum potential. This is the strategy I mentioned at the beginning that has helped me earn significantly more this month. Here is my daily routine. I start with 5 surveys for a potential $5. Then I check Eureka for high-paying offers during that 2 to 4 p.m. window I mentioned. While I am running errands, I am using Upside for gas and food, and Pogo runs in the background collecting location bonuses and purchase rewards. Yesterday, I earned $73 across all 4 apps. 5 surveys gave me $12 with bonus offers. Eureka gave me $28. Upside gave me $19. Pogo gave me $14. Total time invested, approximately 90 minutes spread out throughout the day. The results will vary based on your location, demographics, and time invested. But here is the key. I treat this systematically, not casually. I track my earnings, optimize my time, and reinvest profits into scaling up when possible. Most people download one app, earn $3 and quit. I have developed a system that has potential for higher daily earnings because I understand that small actions done consistently and strategically can create better results over time. Comment stack if you are going to research my stacking method. Now, here is the thing. These apps are great for earning some extra money, but if you want to create a business that generates $10,000, $50,000, or even $100,000 per month, you need a completely different approach. That is exactly what I I teach in my master coaching class. I show entrepreneurs and ambitious people like you how to build scalable businesses that create real wealth, not just app income. We are talking about systems that can work while you sleep, strategies that compound over time, and methods that have helped my students build significant bonuses. If you are serious about changing your financial situation permanently, not just a few $100s from apps, then you should check out my master coaching class. The link is in the description below. Look, you have two choices. You can keep doing what everyone else is doing, waiting days for small payments and complaining about being broke. Or you can start researching what I just showed you and potentially begin earning money faster. 5 surveys, Eureka, Pogo, and Upside have worked for me. But remember, the people who succeed don't just consume information. They research it truly and take appropriate action. Research this app, consider my strategies, and see if they might work for your situation while everyone else waits. And if you are ready to think bigger about building real wealth, check out my master coaching class in the description. Hit that like button if this gave you some new idea. Subscribe for more realistic strategies and drop a comment telling me which app you are going to research first. I read every single comment. Now stop watching and start researching. What's going to be? Don't thank me, and you welcome.